I love my little dress up spot for all of the doll sets because I always come here for some reason. This is a very, very good scene to have an ice set, but it's okay. We're gonna make it work, okay? This is just the best place to do it. No, it isn't, but I'm just gonna pretend like it is. So, anyway, hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the new Chromae set. I almost said Avrilla. We are past Avrilla, me. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you the set. I'm going to be showcasing it to you guys and giving my opinions. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to style the set right now because I do have somewhere to be pretty soon. Unfortunately, I cannot really stay for very long because I do have somewhere to be, and I honestly forgot there was an update today. So yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit of a quick run through, and I'm sorry if this video feels kind of rushed. I just really, really, really wanted to make sure that I gave you guys this video to showcase the set to people who want to see it and are thinking about maybe getting it in the future. And I just wanted to make sure to make this video because I really wanted to cover the new set. So anyway, let's get into showing the set. Whoa. You can tell it's the morning because I have worse speech than usual. Okay, so we're first gonna look at the hair. Oh my goodness gracious. I feel like Elsa. This is just Elsa's set. Like, oh my goodness gracious. I really love this ponytail. It is so cute and massive. It kind of reminds me of this ponytail a bit. Honestly, I like this hair better than Avrilla's hair, but I think the best hair was Mermia's hair. Like, it's so gorgeous. I always use Mermia's hair. It's my favorite hair. So the hair is really pretty. That's cool and all, but yeah, we're gonna check out the rest of the set. Sorry if this feels rushed. I just want to make sure to get this video out to you guys, and I do need to be somewhat quick. So, we have the Chromae Glacial Goddess bodice. Wow. Then we have the cape. I'm gonna wear the whole set real quick, and then I'm gonna show you pieces. We have another crown. Oh my gosh, the glove. This is just Elsa. This is like what Elsa is gonna wear, like, in the next movie. Oh my gosh, the heels. Oh, oh my goodness. I, oh my, I am actually obsessed. I feel like a nice queen right now. Let it go, let it go, copyright. Okay, this just like, wow. I feel like the queen of the northern mountain. I forgot what the mountain's called in Frozen, but this is so pretty. I'm actually obsessed. I am so excited to use this set. It is honestly, this might be one of my favorites. This actually might be like one of my favorites. Like, I think I need to do a ranking of the sets after I'm done with this. Just because we got all of the sets out. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys each piece and then we are going to go from there. So I'm going to start off with the shoes just because why not, So the shoes, you can take off the crystals, you can take off the stockings, you can take off the stocking shards, you can take off the heels, you can take off the sparkles, and you can take off the tops of the shoes, which is so nice, and you just have this platform. And then you can make the shorts shiny, you can make the stockings not opaque, you can make the stockings matte, you can make the stocking shorts shiny, you can change the crystal consistency, and you can make the heels not glass and stuff like that. And then you can change the height of it, and then you can make it so you don't have heels, so you just have barefoot. That is really cool. Heels are definitely not my favorite part of this outfit, I'll be honest, but it is still really cool. So then we have a skirt. This skirt is really, really cute, and I definitely think this is going to be a skirt that serves its purpose. I don't think this is going to be a skirt that you use for everything, but it is really cute anyway. You can take off the underskirt, you can take off the overskirt, you can take off the train, which is in the back right here. You can take off the gems, which were somewhere, and you can take off the sparkles, of course. And then I think you can just change the height and the layers of the skirt and also how big it is. So that is awesome. I think the skirt's really cute. Definitely is gonna have its purposes though, because I'm definitely not gonna be using that for a lot of my outfits. Okay. Whoa, okay. So now we are gonna put on the bodice. I think the bodice is gonna be like one of my favorite parts. The bodice and the crown. So you can take off the gradient and change the gradient of the bodice. Oh my, the shiny guys. And then you can change the shine on the jacket. You can change the necklace, which is really cool. You can change the bow size in the back. It's like a shard bow, which is really cool. That's going to be really handy for ice outfits. And you can take the shiny or matte. And then you can take off the corset shards. You can take off the gems. You can take off the back bow. You can take off the bow center, which is in the back. I should have chose a different, better hair. You can take off the necklace and you can take off the sparkles. And then you can take off the jacket, so you just have this bodice, which is so cute. And you can take off like the sides, you could just have that. And then you can just have the necklace and the back bow. I am so excited. So far, that is my favorite part of this set, is just that. Okay, now we are gonna move on to the cape. So this cape doesn't move, so it is kind of flat, which is okay, but it's a little upsetting because I do like it when it's animated, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure you could just change the length of the cape, and then you could just have the collar. And I'm pretty sure this changes the opacity and the transparency. This changes the diamond pattern. You can change the shard tops, and you can change the shading on the shard, which is really cool. That's awesome. Definitely not really going to use that. I'll be honest here. All right, now we have the crown. The crown might be like my favorite thing in the bodice. Honestly, I think I'm going to use those the most. I really want more crowns in this game, and this crown is so cute. I'm actually so obsessed. So you can change the center jewel so you don't have to have it on. You can change the crystal base. You can change the crown crystal. You can change the engraving, and you can change the sparkles. And then you can change the different gradients. You can change how the shine is, and you can change the gradients on the crown. And then you can change where it is positioned. So that is really cool. I am really excited for the crown. Now we are going to try on the gloves. The gloves are so cute. This is definitely giving me Elsa, and also the cape is giving me very Elsa inspired. So this is really, really cute. You can change what glove you can have it on. So if you really wanted to be Elsa, you could just take off one glove and then, and then you can put on both gloves and you can role play Let It Go, I think. And then you can change the transparency, you can change the matte finish, and you can change the shards to be metallic or shiny. You can take off the shards, you can take off the wrist stuff, and you can take off the actual gloves of the hand. So you can just have like, anyway, and then you can change, if you want to change the gloves to be different colors, you don't have to have the same colors. That is awesome. Okay, now we're going to check out the nails. These nails are, oh my goodness gracious, these nails are so long. These are beautiful. You can change the size of the nails. If I ever use them, I'm definitely using these because I don't want to poke my eyes out. And then you can change the colors of each one. So these are just really long, dramatic nails, basically. But yeah, that is the entire set. I am gonna share my opinion on this set. So let me just put on the whole set real quick. Okay, so here is how I feel about the set. I think the set altogether is so pretty. I think altogether it is one of my favorite sets. But I do think that this is a set that I'm not gonna really use for pieces wise. Like I will probably use the gloves for a few outfits. I'll use the nails for a few outfits, but I think the things I'm gonna use the most is the corset or bodice and the crown, because the corset is so pretty and I really like having more corsets in the game, and also I really wanted to have more crowns because I feel like we didn't have enough crowns in different variants. So those are the things I'm definitely going to use the most from the set. But all together, just wearing the set together, it is so pretty. Like, my goodness, it is honestly probably one of my favorite sets of the toys that we gotten, just because this is personally my style. I love like a fantasy, like Disney princess kind of inspired set. I love these kinds of sets, so that is just personally my style. So I do think that this set is worth getting pieces of it. I think that altogether it is gorgeous too, but like, let's be honest, are you really gonna use this cape very much, and are you gonna really use these nails that much? Like, we have a lot of nails in this game already. So I think it is definitely worth to get pieces of this set. But I really, really like this set, and if I was gonna suggest anything, I would suggest getting the bodice and maybe the crown and maybe the gloves, but it honestly is personal preference. So now that all of the toy sets are out, I think I'm gonna rank them, and this is just my personal ranking for these sets. So I think my very first set is gonna be the Posy set. It's just is so pretty. I love it so much. It is just like a fairy beautiful meadow like nature look. I love it. That is like my personal style. So Posy is definitely my favorite set that they released for the toy codes. So that is definitely my favorite set. And then I think the next set I am going to choose is Mermia, just because Mermia is so like gorgeous. I love like water, and I am a water fairy, and I love the top, and I really love the necklace that it comes with and the headband and the shoes. Like I actually do like the shoes. I feel like that's controversial, but I do like the shoes. So I just love everything about that set, and so that is going to be my second favorite set. My third favorite set is gonna be Chromae. It is really close between Mermia and Chromae. It can definitely switch just because I love this bodice and this crown so much, and the set together is just so incredibly pretty. So definitely that is like my third favorite set, this one. So that is awesome. And then my last set is gonna be a Vrilla set, just because it's so pretty. I do like pieces of it, and I do use pieces of it. It's just not my style, really. I'm not like a very cutesy goth kind of person. So it's just personally not my style, so it's really hard to use the Avrilla set. So it is gonna be last on my set list, but that is going to be it for today's video. If you guys like the set, or if you guys like the video, make sure to click like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and bye!